Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing well. So I'm here with my December empties, and this month I don't have a lot. I don't know. I mean, that's fine. Maybe this will be a quicker video. I'm doing a lot of different projects. I'm doing Project Pan. I'm doing the Finish 7 by Spring and Finish 5 by Cinco de Mayo. So hopefully in the next few months I'll have more empties, but just now I don't have a ton. But I will get started. So I always have my tea empties, so I'll start off with those. So this month I used up the Numi Moroccan Mint. I always love having mint tea, and I really like this one. Definitely would repurchase this. I think I currently have this as well, so this might show up in an empties video again sometime soon. But I always love mint tea for like after dinner, so definitely liked that. Then I have a yogi tea. This one I think I've had in like every empties video. This is the honey lavender stress relief. This I drink at night. It's an herbal tea. I really like this. I really love lavender tea, so this is always something that I have as an empty. Another empty is another yogi tea. This is the bedtime tea. Now this I don't drink as often as the stress relief one. This one I will specifically drink if I like can't fall asleep, or if I know that I have to go to bed early. It's supposed to like promote a restful sleep. So this one I have less frequently. I try to only drink this one if I need it, but I do like this one as well. And both of these, this one I think I have like 3 backups currently, and this one I have maybe 1 other box of this, maybe 1 or 2 other boxes of this as well. So all of the teas I showed, I like them all, and I've repurchased all of those. I have 1 candle. This I finished at the beginning of the month. This is the Leaves candle. This is like a classically loved Bath & Body Works candle, especially on YouTube, and I really like this one. It's very much a fall scent. I was mainly burnt it in November, and I just kind of finished it up in December. But the bottom of the packaging says, "Celebrate the brilliant colors of autumn with this rich blend of golden nectar, red apple, and spiced berries." And it definitely is a fruity type of scent, but definitely like a fall fruity sort of scent. So really like this, and definitely would repurchase this next fall. I used up a shaving cream. This is boring. This is just the Skintimate Raspberry Rain with 20% free. I've been buying Skintimate for ever, I guess, since I've started shaving. But yeah, I like this stuff. Definitely would repurchase. Definitely like that it's 20% more free. So yes, that is definitely something that I like. I used up a body wash. This is kind of nasty. This is Soft Soap, the Berry Blend Moisturizing Body Wash. I like this. I went through this very fast because it was like a thicker formula. I felt like a lot came out on my bath puff when I was using it. So I went through this really quickly. I normally use the Bath & Body Works body washes, which I think last longer. You don't need to use as much, or not as much comes out when you're trying to get some product on your bath puff or whatever you're using. So I got this as a gift. I don't know if I'd repurchase it. I kind of like using Bath & Body Works ones, but it was fine. I used up a shampoo. This is the Paul Mitchell Tea Tree Special Shampoo. It's like a mint scent, or I guess tea tree. What does it say on it? I think it was lavender. Okay, tea tree oil, peppermint, and lavender. I really, really like this. I definitely would repurchase it. I'm almost done with the conditioner. I didn't quite finish that up, but I definitely would consider repurchasing both of them. It was really refreshing to use. I'd use this a few times a week, but yeah, this definitely would repurchase. I used up 2 Body Shop items. I used up the Shea body butter and then also the Shea body scrub. This wasn't my favorite in terms of scent. Like the products themselves were fine. The body butter is for very dry skin, so I did really like the formula. And this was like a more sugar scrub with kind of an oily consistency. This consistency, I don't know if it's my favorite in terms of like body shop scrubs. I did like the consistency of this, but the scent, it's kind of like a masculine scent. I don't really know how to describe it. I don't really know like what pure like shea butter smells like. I'm sure this has some bit more of a like fragrance to it, but not my favorite. Currently I'm using the Brazil nut body butter and scrub from Body Shop. I love that scent like 10 times more. So definitely don't think I would repurchase these just because I didn't enjoy the scent that much. But I did use them up. I have, let's see, a face mask. This I had in my Finish 6 by Christmas. This is the Hava Time to Clear Purifying Mud Mask. I really, really like this. I like doing mud mask. This was nice because you only have to leave it on for 2 minutes. So it's not one that you have to have on your face for a long amount of time. And then I would put it on before I take a shower and then just rinse it off in the shower. I cut into it to get all the product. I definitely would repurchase this. I really liked it. It's not something I'm going to rush out and repurchase because I've got a lot of new face masks recently, so I kind of want to get through some of face masks before I would repurchase this, but I definitely would consider repurchasing this in the future. I really enjoyed using it. Another Finish 6 by Christmas item is this Liz Earle Cleanse and Polish Hot Cloth Cleanser. This I also cut into to get all the product. This, it was nice. I would use it to take off my makeup. And you're supposed to use like a muslin cloth, like warm, like hot water in a muslin cloth to like take off the product. Like you put this on your face when it's dry, work it in, and then use a hot muslin cloth to like remove the product from your face, if that makes sense. This I liked. I don't think I would purchase this. It was kind of a pain to have to use like the muslin cloth system to like take off makeup. I don't think you necessarily need to use this to take off makeup. You could just use this as a cleanser. I mean, it was nice. I guess it's kind of like luxurious, but nothing that I would really want to bother with on like a daily basis. And I only had like one muslin cloth, so I could only use this like once a week. So that was kind of a pain. Yeah, not something that I would repurchase. I have 2 makeup items, and these were in my project pan that 2 different project pans. So this one was from my first project pan that I filmed. This is the Dr. Jart Beauty Balm, and I cut into this to get all the product as well. Tend to do that with my stuff, try to get every last bit of it. I really like this. I would consider repurchasing this. However, I'm trying to work through, I have like a tinted moisturizer and another BB cream. They're both like sample sizes, so not like full sizes, but I definitely want to use up those before I would buy another BB cream. But I would consider repurchasing this. I liked wearing it. It was easy to wear. The color kind of was dark, but I felt like since it is kind of a lighter lighter coverage product, that I could work and blend in the kind of darker color. So I did like using this. I definitely would consider repurchasing it sometime in the future. And then another makeup product I used up. This is my second project pan that I'm doing right now, but I used up the Benefit That Gal face primer. It's just like a sample size. I got this in like a set. Benefit has lots of different sets, but I got it in a set. This is like a pink sort of brightening primer. I really liked using this. Again, I have a lot of primers that I'm trying to use up, so this isn't something I purchase even in this year. Maybe at some point in the distant future when I use up all my primers and need to buy a primer, I would consider buying this, but I You know, I have so many to go through, so I might discover another primer that I like more than this, but I did really enjoy using this. I have a few more empties. I have this. This is the soy face exfoliant. This is another sample. I think this might have been maybe 100 point perk. Sephora. I'm never really sure with like samples how exactly I got them. This is very nice. It's like a creamy like exfoliant. Very nice to use. I liked using it in the shower. Yeah, I really like this. I don't necessarily know if I go out and purchase it. Again, I have a lot of exfoliants that I'm trying to use up, so yeah, I don't know if I'd repurchase this. If I could get this as another like 100 point perk or a sample, I'd be really happy to have it again, but I don't know if I'd necessarily go out and purchase this. I used up a little like foil sample. This is the L'Occitane Precious Cream. I think this was a night cream. Not sure. I think it was a night cream. I think I might have used it as a night cream. But this is really nice from what I can remember from it. I used it up a few weeks ago. But very like heavy and like nice, especially for winter. I don't know how much this is full size. I'm sure L'Occitane is probably on the more expensive end. It's not something that I got and purchased, but I did enjoy using a little sample of it. And then my last empty is a hand sanitizer. This is the Market Peach antibacterial hand gel from Bath & Body Works. I have these. I have one in my purse and I have one at work. I take public transportation and people are always like sick at work, especially the winter time. So I always have hand sanitizer. I like the scent. I like the Market Peach scent. So this is nice to use. I do have quite a few to go get through because like when you buy them, it's like I think $5 for like 5, so like $1 each. So I tend to like get like 5 at a time versus paying, I guess they're $175 according to the price in the back of this. So I still have a quite lot to get through. So I don't know if I'd repurchase this particular one, but I definitely like the antibacterial hand gels from Bath & Body Works. So those are all my empties for the month. I think this is the fastest empties video that I have done yet, but you know, I still got through some stuff, so that was good. If you used up anything this month, you can let me know down below in the comments, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.